Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Here we do daily collective readings, so these are not sign specific readings, so if the title resonates, then the reading may resonate with you. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Mystical Phoenix Tarot. We do daily zodiac readings over there, so if you want to check that out, the link is in the description. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for the collective. Messages for you have commitment, oath, agreement, pledge, promise. On the bottom is cool down, calm, pause, solidification. All right, let's get the love situations. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for the collective. You have revenge body, looking your best, focusing on yourself, punishing the ex. 2 more for the collective. Freedom, wanting to be free, not ready for commitment, independent, happy single. And 1 more. Apology, confession, mending relationship, rebuilding. On the bottom is mirroring, mirroring each other, something needs healing, seeing yourself in them. Looks like someone's trying to come back. And it looks like the other person's like, no, I'm good. I'm good on my own. All right. So let's get started with the tarot. I'm going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for the collective. Overall energy for the collective. Goodness gracious. Overall energy. There we go. We have unconditional love. Love without limits. On the bottom is gaslighting, psychological manipulation, blames without reflecting. This sounds to me like love bombing. This could be one of those situations where someone's trying to convince the other that we belong together, we're soulmates. Tell me about unconditional love. You have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Hanged Man. I feel like one person here is ready to let go and the other is trying to keep that from happening. The person who's wanting to return is trying to keep the other stuck. Seven of Wands, Three of Swords in reverse, the Hanged Man. Or because this person just won't move on, it's keeping someone stuck in regards to their healing. Like someone can't work on their healing because this person just won't move on. Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah. Blocking reunion. See, it's saying that the person dealing with this just wants to heal, just wants to move on. Three Cups, Ace of Swords, Hanged Man in reverse. King of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse, and Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. It seems to me like the one who's trying to come back has just not figured out that it's over. I feel like the one dealing with this just wants them to move on. I don't know this person. I don't know why they're not doing it. But whoever's dealing with this may need to just go no contact with this person, cut them off completely. Three cards for unconditional love. The Sun, that is clarity, marriage, and Heart. That's the relationship. Give me a card for marriage. Marriage again. There's like 3 marriage cards in this deck. One more. Tell me about marriage. So it could be indicating that this is a marriage. Brief illness, something that's temporary. I think the person dealing with this is thinking they'll eventually figure it out. To me, this seems like the one dealing with this doesn't like want to be mean or rude, and that's why they just haven't cut this person off. But I feel like the one who's trying to come back, is thinking that eventually they can manipulate or gaslight or love bomb the other into returning. So I feel like something more drastic is going to have to be done before the one who's wanting to come back gets it. So tell me about the situation. Situation for the collective. Love bomb. Manipulated love potion number 9. Grand gestures to manipulate. I was literally just saying that. On the bottom is new beginnings, accepting changes that might bring good things to you. It's like I'm saying, the one who's dealing with this is wanting and ready to move on. And the person who's wanting to come back will not let them. But part of the reason they won't let them is because the person dealing with this isn't putting their foot down. They're still allowing this person in. And that's giving that person hope that they're, like I said, gaslighting, love bombing, manipulation is working. Tell me about love bomb. Eight of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Justice on the bottom. See, the problem is I think the one that is wanting to come back thinks they're accomplishing something here. So the one who is dealing with this is entertaining something that is keeping the other hanging along. Hanging around. What I was about to say is whoever's dealing with this may be either intentionally or unintentionally stringing this person along. The fact of the matter is if you know that you don't want to be with this person, then there needs to be a clear cut communication that this is over, and that be the end of it. Because I feel like dragging this along or dragging this along is just going to make things worse. Eight of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse. If this is about someone who just don't want to hurt someone's feelings or isn't really fond of having to put their foot down, sometimes it's necessary, and this is one of those situations. Six of Wands, Temperance. See, this person thinks that because there's still communication or good communication, that it's bringing balance. They think their manipulation is working. Yeah. They think they're getting somewhere here. Six of Wands, Temperance, Three of Swords in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups. That's just what I'm seeing here. Whatever is happening, this person thinks that what they're doing is working. So whoever's dealing with this, if you don't want to be with this person, there needs to be clear lines drawn here or clear boundaries set. Three cards for Love Bomb. Occupation. Yeah, see, working on the relationship. To me, this looks like this person thinks they have what it takes to convince the other. Like they're very confident that they can say or do the right things to get the person dealing with this back. The dog is about loyalty. And great fortune. Yeah, they think things are going in their favor. And I don't think they are. I feel like the person dealing with this just wishes the other would go away so they can work on their healing. It's like for the person dealing with this, as long as this person is hanging around, they're still feeling the pain of why this relationship split up in the first place. It's like they can't emotionally start moving on. Okay, let's see the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Rebound. Thank you. Next. New life, new lover. On the bottom is disappearing acts. Now you see them, now you don't. Okay, tell me about rebound. Judgment. Scorpio energy. The moon, Pisces energy. And the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. It looks like what someone may be doing here is getting in a rebound relationship to show the other that they've moved on. Or the person who's dealing with this has already started a new relationship and the other person is unaware of it. They haven't told the other. This just needs to come to an end, because what I'm sensing here is this is going to get bad if it doesn't stop. Whoever's dealing with this just needs to cut this. Whoever's wanting to come back, they need to just cut this off. Judgment, the Moon, Six of Cups in reverse. It's going to create unnecessary drama. The Star in reverse. Five of Swords. And the Empress. The Star in reverse. Five of Swords. The Empress. Page of Swords. Fool in reverse. Yeah, this person is going. The person who's. This could be a situation. This also could be a situation where the one who's trying to come back is finding out that the other doesn't want them. And they may be the one in the rebound to try to make the other jealous. Yeah, that looks like this. That could be it. I just don't know why the one dealing with this is continuing on with this. Because it's giving the feeling like someone likes the drama or wants to be continuing this because they want to be fussed over. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who's trying to be nice and they really just need to put their foot down. 3 cards for rebound. Get together. See, this here is in regards to someone getting a chance, second chance. They're not getting what they hoped or wished for. They're receiving a message of bad news. So if this is the one dealing with this is already seeing someone else, this person may see this person out with someone else. Letter, text, or emails. Can be a signed document or divorce. Yeah. Conflict. See, this is where I was talking about it's going to get bad. Like, this person, the one who's trying to come back, is going to see the one dealing this out with someone else, and then they're going to start texting. It's going to be like harassing. I don't know why I did that. Give me one more for rebound. Key, getting answers. To me, it seems like the one who's trying to come back, if they see this, if the one dealing with this does not cut this off and they are seeing someone else, and then the person who's trying to come back sees this, they're going to get angry. And I feel like they're going to get harassing. And it's like I said, it's just better to cut this off before it gets this far. Because this is saying the outcome, but you have the ability to change the outcome if this hasn't happened already. So let's get the advice. Oh. Thirst trap, attention seeker, needy, willing to sell their soul. See, that is the energy I'm getting from the person who's dealing with this. I feel like they like the attention. But this is, and that's all fine and good. But the thing is this is going to get worse before it gets better if someone doesn't nip this in the bud. On the bottom is bitter, hard pill to swallow, painful to accept. That's what I'm saying. When the one who's trying to come back realizes, even though they're no better, when they realize their manipulations are not working, especially if they see the person dealing with this with someone else, they're going to get bitter. And all this that's going to happen is not worth getting some attention over. Tell me about thirst trap. Ten of Cups in reverse. Page of Coin in reverse. And the Hermit. It could also be that the one who's trying to get the other back is the attention seeker. Because this is saying unhappiness about not receiving something and being alone. Ten of Cups in reverse. Page of Coin in reverse. The Hermit. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. See, someone here, at this point, I don't know who's doing what, but someone here is unhappy that something they did not work. And they're not getting back in the relationship. And they're on their own. It sounds more to me like the one who was trying to come back. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is someone not getting what they want. I feel like it's saying if you stop this now, the drama is not going to, if you stop this now, the drama is not going to unfold. But it's saying that this person will realize that the relationship's not coming back together and they'll move on. But if this is a situation where the one dealing with this is already in a relationship with someone else and the other person figures that out, it's just going to make things worse. So the advice here is saying things will go a lot smoother if you just cut things off with this person. Three cards for thirst trap. Prison, feeling trapped. Man, masculine energy, and Lily. Yeah. The advice is saying this will be a much more peaceful situation if you just end it before it gets to this point of this person realizing that the other is seeing someone else. All right, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for the collective. Closing messages. So timing cards, you have October. So something may have happened back in October. On the bottom is let go of it all for now. Yep. What I was saying. All right, let's get the Oracle of E. Messages. It says time to fly. And on the bottom is knock knock. So let's see what time to fly says. Number 44. Because it may seem like a gamble, but here's a little intel from the universe. That leap into the unknown you've been waffling over, not only is the safety net already in place, but there's a Posse of angels waiting with champagne and chocolate and Egyptian cotton sheets. Ready? All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.